we're going to pretend like these are already expired. The day is already over, so I really can't use that, but we're just going to use these right here. We're going to pretend like these are 0 days. We're going to pretend like these are 0 days, right? And so somebody might be like, man, I ain't got nothing but $50. So I'm going to buy a call. So I'm going to come down here and get this 418 strike right here. Now, on my platform, they show you like, what's the likelihood of the move right here, the average range, like from top to bottom, the implied range, right? It's not saying this is all it can do, but this is the most likely, right? So now you're coming way outside, right? You're coming way out the money, right? Trying to get something that's cheap, right? But this is a same day expiration. And remember when what I said on by the end of the day, it's the extrinsic value has to be at 0 at the end of the day, right? So in order for you to make money on this position, right, your delta is 0.4, right? Your delta is 40 cents. You're paying your delta is 4 and you're paying 5 cents, right? So for every dollar that it moves, your premium is only going to increase by 4 cents, right? Your premium is only going to increase by 4 cents, right? But your theta is taking away 5 cents, right? Your theta is taking away 5 cents. Right? So the longer you keep it open, your theta is just eating away at you. So your theta is taking away more than your delta would give you with a $1 move, right? So if it's not screaming up or down, if you're on the put side, if it's not screaming up, the theta is eating away more money than you're making. You paying 5 cents. And your delta is eating up 5 cents, right? This has to increase exponentially for you to start making money, right? It got to be skyrocketing. It's got to be skyrocketing very, very, very fast, right? Because for every dollar, just say if it moved $5, right? 5 times 0.04, right? That's 20 cents, right? That's 20 cents that it moved. And then, you know what I'm saying? You can add in the gamma, whatever. Let's just say 5. Just say it moved 25 cents, right? So just say it moved 25 cents, right? Theoretically, right? You're looking at, for a $5 move, all else being the same, right? And then what you pay, it was like, so now it then went up to 30 cents, right? Because it was at 5. It was at 5, and then it went up to 30 cents, right? And that's based off of a $5 move. And if you add $5 to 412, right? So let's go 412.24 plus 5, right? What is that? 417.24. Did you get to 418 yet? Nope. You're still out the money. You're still out the money. You haven't gotten to 418 yet. What's Theta's job? Theta's job is to have no extrinsic value at expiration, right? So if at the end of the day, SPY moved $5 theoretically for the delta and the gamma, it's only going to move 30 cents, right? It's only going to move up. It's only going to move 25 cents. It's got the possibility of getting up to 30 cents. But if it's at the end of the day and it moved them $5 over the entire day, you're still out the money. So guess what your contract is going to be worth? zero on top of zero, because Theta's job is to eat away all the extrinsic value at expiration. And if it only moved $5, the SPY will only be at 417.20, and your strike price is 418. You're still out the money. Your contract is going to expire worthless. So just think about it. If you go to June and you go way out the money, right? It's the same thing with you didn't even got to go that far out the money, right? You can go here. If you bought the 420 strike for June, right? You bought the 420 strike for June. You pay $530, right? Because it's 530. It's 530 for the 420 strike, right? Let's just say the SPY sell off. The SPY dump, it get down to like 390, right? The SPY dump down to 390, and then by the middle of June, it come back up to 410, right? It get back up to 410, and then on your expiration on June 16th, it gets back up to 410. But guess what? Your strike is 420. That $530 that you paid, going bye-bye. Every penny of it. If you held it to expiration, right? If you held it to expiration, because if you bought this 420 strike, right? On June, what date is that? On June 16th, right? You would need the SPY to be at 420 plus 530. You would need it to be at $425.30 just to break even. Just to break even. You would need it to be at $425.30 just to break even. So that's where people go wrong when they are looking at trying to buy options, because they try to find the cheapest option out there, not understanding when you buying calls and puts, it's strictly a directional play. So if you get the direction wrong, the less time you buy, the more accurate on the direction you have to be, right? And that's why a lot of people lean toward, hey, just get in the money or at the money, because in the money, you already got intrinsic value, and at the money, you're right there at the at getting the intrinsic value. Whereas out the money is only dealing with time. And if the market not moving fast in your direction, then your time is going to be getting eaten up by Theta, right? Are there any questions based on what we talked about? Anything that we talked about?